And hey, Tekken Master. I just got the notification that you streamed something, man. Unfortunately, I was not at home. No, okay. Yeah, I would have liked to watch, but like I said, unfortunately I was not at home. Today? Cool, cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can lab him a bit, Tekken Master, but not even I labbed him deeply, because you never face him so much. Just knowing a few key tools is basically everything. Sure, it never hurts, you know, knowing more, you know, but He just gets played too less, unfortunately. Are we still talking about Lee or just players in general, Tekken Maestro? Players in general, that pressure, okay. Magic 4 is good keep out. Would be one option, I think. Power Crush in your case is always difficult because as soon as they block the shit you can get launched. But I also noticed you never used your side steps so often, so I think that's why this pressure is also often successful. But it also depends on the character you're playing with and you're fighting against. Yeah, maybe you don't have the perfect touch for it just yet. Or maybe you just step into the character's strong side. Because when a character is weak to sidestep left, it means you have to lap him. I'm going crazy. You have to step him to your left. So you have to go first person into your character and then to your left shoulder. If you're playing on the left side of the screen, the left side is up. And it just turns into the opposite when you're on the right side. Because I assume you always play left, sidestep right is down, and sidestep up is left.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Kazumi Mishima. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, I'll take it back time.
Final round. KO. You lose. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Devil Jin.
You go mad, Bantang. You're just mad crazy. That's all it is. Okay, take a master.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
I don't take a match for maybe. Didn't you say you wanted to play ranked?
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, no, maybe, but we can make it maybe baby, so...
Get ready for the next battle. Now, let the show begin. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. You win. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Martial Law. Get ready for the next battle.
Come and get some.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight. Perfect. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Martial Law.
Okay, okay.
Round one. Fight.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
Fight. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Negan. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Not cool. Give me strength. Punish! KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. No exception.
Here I come! Twisting arrow! Get ready!
Okay, okay.
KO.
Thanks for watching!
You lose.
Dreams of...
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Paul Phoenix. Get ready for the next battle.
You name it, RKO, you name it. And hey, Uchiha. It's okay, man. It's okay.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. You lose.
And 100%.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Devil Jin. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
If I remember correctly, Tekken Master won RKO.
Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
And hey, Hunters. Kinda okay, Hunters. Kinda okay. No, thanks, Hunters.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm okay, RKO. Not too good, but not too bad either. It's just, you know, that I start thinking about all this once again, because recent requests, etc. It's I'm thinking how I can make the people understand how difficult it is to try to take everything into consideration of outside feedback, both positive and negative. It's just I mean, I know that if someone is convinced of something, you don't even need to waste a second of that to try to convince them. I'm not really trying to convince them of something else, but conviction just stands in the way of true understanding, so... Everyone has a... for everything, everyone has a different definition. So...
Round 2. Fight.
It's basically impossible to make it count for everyone. But then even if you take individual things down, because to every problem basically there should be a solution. Not to the overall picture, but to several tiny sections. And like I said, I should not even concern myself with that, I guess. But on the other hand, understanding one another is maybe not always, you know, but it's difficult, really. If you consider I'm doing everything by myself, pretty much when it comes to this hobby. Yeah, it's not easy, but it's not that it's not like it's the first time I think about that. Definitely not. And hey, Lego.
Round 4.
I consider it worth thinking about it because out of the respect we should take a note of other people's feedback. Not really letting this affect us by our mood or something, but just out of respect really listen. Because if you're not listening, you ain't gonna change shit. And nothing will become better or like... nothing will become better, that's for sure. Will it become worse? Most likely. No, it's not affecting my mood. It's like I said, it's not the first time I think about it. It's just that I'm thinking about it right now. That's all. And maybe because you're not used to it, for me to sit here and think about it right now. Maybe that's why you think it got me down a bit. Right? So. You also have to consider I have to go to work tomorrow again, so. And with all the current stuff that just went down with my motorbike getting stolen again and shit, you know, things could have been over already, but because it's parked in the hallway of my neighbor, and on Friday there was a dude from the insurance who came through to tell me how bad the damage is and if we could repair it or if they have to cash me out with the price of the motorbike. That motherfucker came through to take a look at that, but yeah, I couldn't access the hallway because ain't nobody was in the goddamn house. So now I have to fucking wait a full week for the next appointment, I guess. And yeah, I'm with no vehicle at the moment. So I just, that's why I couldn't kick into Tekken stream early on, because I just walked to my brother's house over to get a bike as a short replacement. And yeah. You used some clapping in ranked, okay. as soon as I start to do good shit, I do that, Black Coco. And all of this, you know, if you consider I'm supposed to have holidays and I should just really chill the whole time over, it went really good the first week. But then, like I said, since all that shit's, I'm constantly with the, like I said, not constantly because of course, after this dude from the insurance came through, they told me, yeah, you have to wait now and I have to make another appointment and shit. And I still don't know what's gonna happen with it because I still have it, but it's like I said, it's parked in the hallway of my neighbor's house, and I still don't know what's popping. You know, if they can fix it, if they're gonna fix it, how long it will take to fix it, if they have to cash me out, how long this shit take, how much do I get, how quick can I get another one. I have no one to help me with that, you know. I mean, sure I can go to my brother and say, hey, can I get a bike or something? Yeah, I had to go first, walk over to his fucking house, which took like 35 minutes, which is not that bad, you know. I was walking, thinking, you know, I made it comfortable for myself, but I had to go into my brother's house again with his bullshit wife and him being bullshit and this kid relying too much on me because she is always crying for her uncle. And then basically as soon as I'm there, it's like they give me the kid to babysit so they can sit in front of the TV and do Netflix and shit. You know, I'm never comfortable going there. So, but what am I supposed to do, man? I have to go to work. It's Sunday. Then I have to go to the workout early in the morning before I go to work. I have to get up early as fuck. I have to drive my fucking bicycle over there, so I'm already, you know, not really comfortable landing there. Then I have to do my shit work. Then I have to do the workout. Then I have to go back. Then I have to drive back home, all on a fucking bicycle, probably 5 kilometers already. Then banging to work. Then doing my shit there. With having all of this in the back of my head, having this in the back of my head with the YouTube things. It's like I said, it's hard to showcase and explain that to others who have no idea what it means to live by yourself. And I think that's the fundamental problem I'm facing when it comes to YouTube alone, because there is nobody, I assume, that ever came to this channel which is living completely by himself. I think I can say that. And a lot of people have came here, and I don't think there was a single one among them that completely lived by himself, because that is a decision that requires a shitload of discipline. And that's something which you can relate to strength, and strength is something in the nowadays societies which is just too rare. Therefore it's hard to understand someone like me. Even if the people are like 40, 50, 60 years old, it's hard to understand and hard to feel into, I think, when there is someone all by himself responsible for every single thing, and as soon as something goes wrong, just the tiniest bit, it goes all down on my card, man. It goes all down on my card. And then when I'm not, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, I always watch out that I'm, you know, in a good mental state when I do this type of thing. But then when you're just, you know, lacking a little bit of something, people are instantly gonna, hey bro, you know, this and that, you know, and they start bullshitting on you, and It's ridiculous when you think to yourself, bro, I just like almost like, you know, build up 2 fucking towns, come over here and I'm exhausted. Sure, bro, I'm not perfect. You know? They're acting, nah, bro, you build up 2 towns, you have to be perfect anyway. Come on, man. They cannot even build a fucking garden and they would be exhausted as shit, man. That's what I'm talking about, you know. It's hard to understand, I guess, for a lot of people in my age and in today's society to really feel into this type of situation. Bro, I literally did not even have, like, since season 3 dropped, I don't know how long season 3 is out, probably a month. Since a month plus, I did not even had enough fucking time to get a fucking 20 euros PlayStation card shit, you know, with that you get virtual money so that you can purchase the shit out of the store. I did not even have time to do that, man. Since what, a month plus? You have to think about that, man. You have to think about it. The easiest things, man. Why do I have no time to do this? Because I have to prioritize other stuff that is more important. You have to think about it. I cannot even believe that myself, man. Getting this fucking damn card, man, since over a month, man. I'm trying. That was not a smart move then, that was not a smart move. Yeah, Bangtang, I also posted that shit on Twitter, but I know you're not good with your memories, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I had insurance on it, Black Goku, you know, so in case something's happening. But yeah, now, like I said, you have to be in constant communication with these motherfuckers, and yeah, waiting and time is something I don't have because I got to work, you know. Pattern it, get a woman. Me getting a woman, Black Goku, what did I just told you about? Wasn't it even yesterday, man? How am I supposed to get a woman if I do not even believe in love, man? What would that... I'm not this type of person that wants to get another human involved into his life just so that I have less work to do. This would be so fucking selfish, and this would be the exact thing that my father did, and I'm 1,000 times better than my father. He's basically doing this. The only reason why he has a woman or a girlfriend or whatever is because he don't want to work all by himself. Because he has a house to clean, you know, this and that. I'm like, bitch, that's every day's life, man. A lot of people have to deal this shit by themselves with having no partner or something. He's so desperate to just find, like, he just offers money and, you know, a roof above the head to these type of women, and as an exchange, he's gonna tell them, okay, you have to do my household and shit. And that's his system of relationship. And I'm far above that. Far above that. And take Nathan. You can join the next one, I think. You can't rely on yourself. You do stupid stuff. It's okay if you do stupid stuff, Black Goku, if you learn from it. But maybe you have the luxury that you always have someone that you can rely on. If you don't have that, you think different. You think different. Because if you have to rely on yourself, there's no other way than doing it. I don't know, Bangtang, last week? I think last week. It happened last week, so I think I posted something about that last week. Communication. Oh, okay. That's actually... can I say perfect description? I'm not sure. That's pretty close to it, Arkell. That's pretty close to it. That's how we did it with my mom back then. That's how he did it with my stepmother, which was a part of my life and my brother's life for the most time. And that's how he's doing it with his current girlfriend as well. Because you have to think about it. This man gets into a relationship, marries the bitch, so that's, like I said, with the deal that he offers money and a roof above the head, so that the bitch can do the household, and that's basically it. Sure, she needs to get fucked as well, because, you know, my father horny as fuck, so you know, he wants to get that pussy, you know what I'm saying? And that's the system for his relationship. And back then, when he got divorced from my mother, which I have no idea from when that happened anymore, he then was still in the, like, because this takes time getting divorced, you know, like I think a year or so. After this relationship or this marriage ended, 3 weeks after, he was already together with my stepmother, because he was in panic, like, oh shit, I'm now on my own, I can't do this, I have to get somewhere, I have to get another woman so that she can do my household shit, because I can't do that shit. I'm already going to work, man. I have to work, I can't do my household, man, I can't do that. Because he's still so old-fashioned in his head that the woman in the household has to do the household, you know. And 3 weeks later, he learned, he got to meet my stepmother from Thailand, from his neighbor, because our neighbor was his best friend back then, and he had a wife from Thailand. And then he said, okay, yeah, my wife has a friend in Thailand, but, you know, visa and all that shit, you know, travel costs and all that. And then my father was immediately done, was like, hey, yo, I don't know, fuck, come on, man, I'm gonna give you the money, send her a flight over, and then bring her down to us, you know. 3 weeks after, they were married. And I had a new stepmother. Couldn't speak a bit of German, couldn't speak a bit of German, had no idea of the country, had no idea in which family she just slid into. But because she was lacking money, because that's something my father didn't know, because she was a girlfriend, she was a friend from his best friend's wife, and they came from because they had not so much money, because all of the women from Thailand, they wanted to travel over to Germany so they can make better money and then send it back to their families, and that's the opportunities she saw. So she used my father as a money pick, so to speak, and my father was just constant. Like I said, this was part of the deal, you know, sex and doing the household, and for that you get food, money, etc. And then he was sending, I don't know how long were they married, I think 16 years, I don't know, I know her since I'm 4, so that was then pretty much the deal, that he was always giving her money, and of course she was taking this money to send this over to her daughters in Thailand. Then that's the first thing where I started to think, bitch, if you are a mother from Thailand, why do you leave your children back there and just travel here by yourself? That was the first thing I had in my mind, but there was no language to communicate. So I had to skip school. I actually had to repeat the second grade, the second grade, because I was never in school, because my father forced me to go and visit the school with my stepmother, because she couldn't speak any German. So I was the one that was translating and bringing her through the courses. My father didn't even care about my own education. I had to repeat the second grade, because the first time when I was in second grade, I was not even there once. I had to repeat this. And like I said, because my father was always giving her money, she was always taking this money, because that was, like I said, her opportunity to get a better life in Thailand. So every bit of money she got, she sent that over to her daughters in Thailand, and on her bank account in Thailand, which my father didn't even knew that she has one. And then, because my father just got recently divorced from her last year, because of this, because he finally figured out what she was going after, and she has millions of I don't know how it's called, money in Thailand, then he figured out that she was just using him over all these years, and then he was, now he's still trying to get divorced from her, but there's some lawyer shit going on, and I don't know, man, I don't live there anymore with him, I don't talk with him anymore, so I can't upgrade you with this status, but he then went, he left without a wife again, and then he started to panic again, And then he was begging me to stay in his home, but I had no intention of doing this because by the time he was figuring this shit out about her, shit was going mad crazy. Police had to come through every single day in the week, and they were just trying to kill each other every single day. And I was trying to find a good job so that I can finally move out and shit. And I had no intentions to stay there for none of them. But why should I have stayed there? And then, like I said, they separated because she now back in Thailand. I think, like I said, I don't know that anymore. What's happening with them? And then he started to panic again. And then he suddenly met an old classmate, which he was in a relationship back then when he was younger. Now, 20 years later, he met her again. And now 2 weeks later, they're in a relationship. Now they were living together. Same deal, same shit. This man, 55 years old, doing the same mistake on a daily basis and wondering why he doesn't get anywhere. That's why this is no option, Black Goku. Like I said, I'm above this bullshit, so... And you have to think about it. This man, like I just said, 55 years, and I'm thinking to myself, bro, you lived my life when it comes to age 3 times almost. And that's the shit you're stuck in. Grow some motherfucking balls, motherfucker. For real, man, that ain't no life, son. That ain't no life, son. That's what I'm thinking to myself, what have you done with your lifetime, man? And like I said, when you come from this type of background and you're handling everything by yourself and your brother just leaves you alone because, I don't know, man, he never cared about anything, I would say. But now suddenly where I have a well-paid job and good life and etc. Now suddenly my brother starts to care for me. Hey, what's poppin'? Hey, what is it about, you know, because, you know, it's fucking man. Just fucking man. And that's what I try to say. When you have to rely on nobody else than yourself, you think different. And like I said, bringing this close to people just by talking, I think it's pretty hard. I think it's pretty hard because it's also hard to imagine to go through all this and really deciding for yourself to live a life like that. But like I said, it's I can understand it to some points that it's hard to feel into, you know. I can understand that.
Round 1. Fight.
And hey, Wesley, what have I joined into? I'm sorry, man. when you kick into topics, man, that's what's happened.
Perfect.
All I heard was pussy. Then you know you're in the right spot, man. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. It's like I said, look, it's like Goku, it's selfish, man. It's selfish. And that's something you have to think about when you're 4 years old, Black Goku. You're 4 years old and a whole new mother comes into your life from a different country, don't even know the language, and leaves her own children there. Yeah, that's something you have to think about when you're 4 years old, man. You can just kick in, Nathan, man. You can just kick in. Like a conspiracy and or some what? No, I'm not related with her, like, okay, don't worry. And Damage Germany was the first time I saw her in my whole life, man. Don't worry. Yeah, it's true, Wesley. I know it. He's just yeah. He's bullshit, man. You can't you can't you can't give him a title or something, man. You can't give him a title or something. He's just bullshit, man. Dumb, stupid. All these things are too nice, man. And Killrek, welcome. Yeah, it's about to go down, Gnave, huh? It's about to go down. I'm about to go down, okay,
To the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Negan.
You know, okay, you know in the right place. Okay, I got you. I was just talking about the current situation and a bit of the YouTube section of my life, and yeah. And that it's hard to, you know, explain this type of situation to people that have like people that they can rely on, you know, and so it's hard to feel into my situation and stuff. And I was just thinking, how can I make it easier for other people? But I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
Round 1. Fight.
Not cool.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Holy smoke! Not cool.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Not cool. Not cool.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Not cool.
Perfect. round. Fight.
Exception. Not cool.
KO.
楽しかった
You
ね
lose. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. Perfect. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. Great. Round 4. Fight. KO.
戦いはもっとエレガントなものだ。
KO. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Martial law. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. You lose.
楽しませてもらったよ。
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
Here we go.
I think so, Wesley. I don't know.
You win.
I don't fuck with Lucky Chloe, man. I don't know, man.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO.
What are you saying no to my tail thing? Yo, Wesley, hold on. Hold up, man. Slow down. I don't know. I mean, she definitely ready for that shit. You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm saying? But you know, slow down. Yeah, maybe that's better, Bang. Maybe that's better.
Fight. ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Oh really, Wesley? So if I would dress up myself like that and I would knock on your door, you wouldn't take me in? You're one rude motherfucker, I have to say. I already pushed the shit and everything, you know, I got everything on my size, and now you're gonna tell me that shit? Oh god, man. Oh, then it's something different. Okay, okay.
KO. You win.
Why do you need sunglasses, man, if you're already ready for Christmas? That shit ain't make no sense. No, it's okay. Okay, don't. No need to concern yourself with that. It's all good. It's okay, Touchy, man. Don't even bother, man.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Martial Law.
様か
Come and get some. Dear. Round 1. Fight.
That was a sexy punish, I ain't gonna lie about that, man.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
What?
Round 4. Fight. You lose.
話にならん
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Kazuya Mishima. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Bitch. What the fuck? What?
KO. Round 4.
Okay, now it vanished.
Fight.
Yeah.
KO. Final round. Fight.
My perfect electric has become so rusty, man, since my thumb got destroyed. So rusty, man.
Welcome to the King of Iron, Kazuya Mishima. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Tracking.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
The one time I'm ready for him and I don't get a counter.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Shaheen. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
سأقضي عليك.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
سأقضي عليك.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Don't break your shit, man. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
KO. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight. KO. You win.
I think I will stop here. I think I'm also gonna play with Tekken Master again. I'm not sure we're gonna do it live though, so yeah. That was it for tonight. Again, very short, but that's okay, man. We have week now, so yeah, we have to we have to wait for the next weekend before I do something else. Will I do ranked? I have no idea, man. I think most likely I should. I don't know. But yeah, I will leave it here. Thanks to everyone to kicking in, and yeah, make sure you guys gonna stay healthy so that we can see us on the next weekend. Then again.